Hey everybody, I need y'all to hit this like and I need y'all to share this video. Cause y'all know how we feel about little girls that go missing. And this one is a cold case. Welcome to Brooklynsquad, real life drama, where we do real life crimes. And today I am covering the case of Myra Lewis. This is a cold case, y'all. This little girl has been missing for a while. Let's get into it. I believe that Maya would have been 12 years old right now because we're in 2024. But when Maya was taken in Mississippi with her mother Ericka and her father, this was in 2000 and let me just make sure I got this right. 2014. Now, most people in this metro area remember this day because a lot of people came together and a lot of people supported and they did a search team and they looked for this little girl. There's also a $20,000 reward that still stands for anyone who finds any information or know the whereabouts of Myra Lewis. Lewis was allegedly seen by her mother Ericka Lewis at their home on Mount Pilgrim Road. Ericka Lewis said Maya and her sister were outside playing. As she left to go shopping, Lewis said she told them to go outside where Gregory Lewis, Ericka's husband, was playing video games in the house. And also to look after their 1-month-old child as well. Well, Gregory Lewis told reporters at the time that he had sent out to look for Maya on his ATV and that he had tried to track her with his family dog. Once the family dog, he would not track Maya, he couldn't find any scent. But the police tracking dogs were brought in after the fact and were unable to locate Maya as well. Well, of course, his dog would not find Maya. He's not a police dog, so it's good. But the police dog could not find Maya. The family told authorities they believe that their child has been snatched from the rural road by a stranger. The search began on the property and it lasted for 4 to 5 hours. After Maya's disappearance into the air, the local, state, and federal law enforcement began combining the 4 square miles surrounding the child's home, including a pond across the street. Ericka and Greg Lewis, the mother and father, who could fairly be described as not very forthcoming, decided to move away. Just like Maya in the thin air. Where is Maya? So we have a little girl who was 2 years old at the time who was outside playing with her siblings. Her mother goes to the grocery store. The husband is inside playing video games. And when she comes back from the grocery store, her other little girls are there, but Maya's not there. And then they move away and they disappear. Well, let's just see what the news has to say. Because baby, I'm all about visuals on my platform. I'm all about allegedly My disclaimer is definitely up. I'm all about news, reporting, and researching for the purposes that I do on my platform. Everything that you hear and see is allegedly.
Missing Saturday morning. Take a good look at 2-year-old Myra Lewis, seen right here. Now, they're looking for her tonight. Jennifer Ortega has been at that place in Madison County all day. Tammy, it's been over 24 hours since 2-year-old Myra Lewis has been missing, and authorities say she could be anywhere out here.
2-year-olds, generally, they'll stay with where they're familiar, and anytime they get lost, they'll tend to wander, so it's not really any kind of set pattern we can look for. We just got to cover every square inch of ground.
Anybody know anything, please, y'all, just bring the baby back.
I feel grief because it could have been my 2-year-old.
Sunday search teams walk through the thick brush around the family's Mount Pilgrim Road home.
We've searched approximately 4 square miles around this residence. Unfortunately have not been able to locate Myra.
Deputies say the girl's mother told them the last time she saw the child was at home around 10 a.m. Saturday morning. Friends and families hoping baby Myra is brought home safe.
I'm pleading for the family right now because right now they are in a lot of hurt and pain. And all I'm asking is anybody that know anything, please go to the authorities.
When I found out that she had lost her child, it hurt me deeply. And I started crying myself because it could have been my child. Because every time he went outside, I said, y'all see my baby?
Myra was last seen wearing a turquoise sweater with a bear on the front, khaki pants, and pink tennis shoes. An Amber Alert has been issued. If you have any information about Myra, you're asked to call the Madison County Sheriff's Department. In Madison County, Jennifer Ortega, 16, WAPT News. And we've gotten several messages from viewers asking why it took so long for troopers to issue an Amber Alert. Well, the Highway Patrol says when Madison deputies talked to them on Saturday, they didn't have the criteria that looked like an abduction. But after this long, they decided to issue that alert.
I don't understand that. What criteria do you need when a 2 years old has been missing? You put an Amber Alert. What the hell are you talking about? I don't care if you feel like they have not been abducted. What do you think? They ran off on their own 2 feet? Rather, if they have not been abducted or somebody did something to them, put an Amber Alert out. This whole thing with this whole Amber Alert shit is just getting out of turn. I'm sorry. It's just way out of turn. You have to be qualified basically to get an Amber Alert. Let me fill out an application for my child so I can get an Amber Alert. What? I also seen because they are not stopping. They are continuously, a few years ago to look. Well, let me just say this: there is an investigator that is still looking for her. That is still fighting, still looking for her, and we're gonna see why. Why is he taking the time out? Which we are very happy about that, right? How far has this gotten?
Never been a cold case, and as long as I'm here, it never will be.
Sheriff Randy Tucker is talking about Myra Lewis, the then 2-year-old who went missing from her family home on March 1st, 2014.
We searched the cistern, the house.
5 years later, there's no trace of her.
Leads were followed, interviews were done. It's extremely frustrating that 5 years later, I have to stand here and tell you that we're no closer to finding Myra than we were that day.
Today, the home on Mount Pilgrim Road in Camden, where she was last seen, sits empty. It was abandoned by her family, who also seems to have disappeared. Do they ever call and check in with you guys?
No. We've tried to maintain contact with them. We don't have any way to contact them at this point. Like I said, they've moved away. They didn't provide a forwarding phone number or address or anything of that nature.
Where the 2-year-old was.
During the height of the March 2014 search for Myra, the sheriff says volunteers covered almost a 5-mile area around the home. Eagle Eye 16 shows us what it looks like today. As you can see, nothing but trees and open area around the home. Across the street, a pond surrounded by trees and brush. It's the same all around this area.
We had helicopters, dogs, men and women on foot, volunteers from the community, every law enforcement agency and other agency that you can think of. It was an exhaustive search.
But the main focus was the family home where she was reported missing. Almost literally just vanished from this driveway, from this house.
It seems as though she vanished into thin air. The dog initially picked up her scent here in the yard of the residence out to about this fenced area right here, and that was it.
For Sheriff Tucker, there's one thing about this case that stands out in his mind.
You know, the first picture that I saw of Myra, I think, is what sticks out in my mind the most. You had this little girl, precious. I mean, and the smile was just infectious.
He believes someone out there knows what happened to this little girl. Here's an age-progressed picture of what Myra Lewis would look like today. The sheriff says if you know something, say something so they can bring closure to this case.
I'd love to take this opportunity to ask if there's anybody that has any information, however insignificant they may feel like it is. We've still got the puzzle laid out. We just need that one piece that's going to complete that puzzle for us.
Aaron Pickens, 16 WAPT.
So they did catch a scent by that fence. So was someone watching Maya and her little sister while the mother went out grocery shopping? The father's inside playing a game. Was they being watched? Why would you allow little kids out of your eyesight knowing all the shit that goes on? Why? Gotta be more. Family and friends and law enforcement had total strangers turn out 8 years ago to search for Maya. But to this day, there is no public information on what happened to her or where she might have gone. It's going to take a luck of a miracle for the man upstairs at this point, Tucker said. We exhausted every resource available to us. We've done foot searches, the lakes, the dug in the ground searches, trucks and trailers, and reviewed footages from stores around towns where she was last seen before she disappeared. Everyone out there knows firsthand what happened to Maya, the sheriff said. Someone out there knows firsthand what happened to her. Please come forward for involvement. We are talking about a child, not an adult that lived a full life, not someone who went their own way and made a decision. We're talking about an innocent child, God's child, that never had an opportunity to take advantage of this life that she was given. And that is so true. And the detective that took this case is the right detective. Amen. God put him to do this case. This case is the case he could never let go. She is my case. She is at the top of my list. I've been through hundreds of cases where you see lives destroyed. I've seen an awful lot. What is that one case that truly haunts me and hurts me. I hope I don't end my career with it unsolved. I'm afraid that I will, but I truly hope that I don't. Whew. This officer, detective, God bless you. God bless you. I know we say a lot of cops don't care about missing people, but baby, you just showed that there is some that do care. I'm going to reach out to this officer myself, and I am going to investigate this case myself. You heard it right here on Brooklyn Squad, Real Life Drama. I'm going to take this personal, this case. Like I do every case, but real personal, real personal. Somebody know what happened. Somebody seen something. Somebody say something if you know something. You know, people, I don't know how a person could just not share a video when they see a missing person, right? Because that could be your child. What about if your ass went missing one day? Would you like us not to share your video? Not to stroll by, not to talk about you? I don't know why people are so cruel or phony or fake the way they are. They act like they support you and shit when they really don't rock with you. They don't share your videos. And they act like it's about you. But Boo Boo is not. It's about the victims. It's not about me. It's about these cases and these faces and these victims. A 2 years old is missing, and I got a problem now. So I'm not taking this personally. And we have 2 years olds that go missing, right? We got 2 years olds, 5 years olds, 3 years olds. Listen, we cover all type of crime, okay? We cover it all, and I've been doing it. I ain't just start because I watched somebody else do it. I've been doing it, right?
Well, as we said,
Yeah, we taking this to the personal. We taking this to the sheriff department, baby. We taking this to the sheriff department. Hold on. Oh man, I'm messing up the whole fucking video, y'all. I'm sorry. So they have something on the mother. This is who I want to see, the mother. And let's talk about this. Let's get
As
to
we
it.
said at the beginning of the show, it is a question that has been asked over and over again
Where you been?
for months. Where is Myra Lewis?
Well, her mother, Ericka Lewis, was recently released from jail on unrelated charges, and up to this point, no one has been able to talk to Ericka about the day after the disappearance until now. We've had some technical difficulties with that story, but we're telling you more about what's going on. Here is a story that we told with an exclusive interview with Ericka Lewis.
So the mother just came out of jail. What she was locked up for?
During my interview with Ericka Lewis, with her husband by her side, she repeatedly pleaded for her safe return and denied any involvement in her disappearance. Now, Myra Lewis went missing on March 1st from her Camden area home. Do you know where Myra is or what happened to her?
No, I don't. If I did, she would be at home with her mom.
Ericka Lewis denies any involvement in the disappearance of her 2-year-old daughter, Myra. She tells me the past 2.5 months have been a struggle.
I lost 20 pounds from stress, crying, not eating, not sleeping because of this.
Lewis says family life has been turned upside down. Since Myra's disappearance March 1st, she's been arrested, her other children put in foster care, and she's reminded every day little Myra is missing.
They just don't understand what I'm going through. I just want my children.
Myra's family pleads for her safe return. Why speak out now versus before?
Because I was just too emotional and it was just kind of hard to speak.
The focus is our little 2-year-old Myra that's missing. And it looks like everybody's gotten completely away from that.
Ericka Lewis has a message.
Anybody that's seen anything that day, any unusual car parked on side the road and pull off when you come behind, just bring her home. I just want her home.
Now, Ericka tells me her other children remain in the custody of the state, and they have a hearing in a week to try and get them back. We'll have more from Ericka Lewis on News Channel 12 at 10. Parise Thomas, News Channel 12.
Safely removes pore gunk.
So she was arrested. She was locked up. And she never spoke out before because she was emotional. Did she do the search party? Did she do anything? And we're not blaming the mother, but these are things that we need to know. Was she a part of the search party? Somebody find me her and send me her to me. My peoples know who I'm talking to. If you guys could find me her, any information, and send me her. Thank you. With that, let's continue to pray for the mother, the father, the family, the siblings. So the girl went missing. Somebody was watching her playing in that backyard. Somebody grabbed that little girl. Or did something sinister else happen? Where's Myra Lewis? She didn't have a chance, did she? No one gave her a chance. No one gives these children a chance. They take their chance away from them. It's so unfair. It's so unfair. Who the hell are you to take someone's chance away from them? These people better pray and hope that God forbid something will happen to theirs. Because see, when you do ugly, you can get ugly, boo-boo. You can get ugly. And with that, share this video, y'all. Share it like your life depends on it. If you don't, it's fine. I'm going to share it because it's my platform. With that, peace.